Hello, welcome to Life Transforming Center. It's Sunday again. Today is our second session. We started last week. My name is YAA'S, and I hope that today you're going to be inspired and motivated. So with that, I'm going to hand over to Pastor P to let us know what is going on to happen today.
Hello, hi, our Facebook family and our loved ones. We are so excited to be here with you again. Last week, we treated a topic of financial literacy, and it was so amazing. The calls that came through, like people calling us here and there, it was so amazing. Today, we have decided to bring you something that most of the people been bothering them, and we want to talk about and know why. And that topic is very interesting too. It is why most marriages are failing. Why most marriages are failing right now. Because we know that when our grandparents, our parents, when they were alive or when they got married, my parents are gone, so I'm saying when they are alive. Yeah, when they got married, it wasn't like now that divorce, separation, misunderstanding, all those things are going on right now. So today we decided to bring our viewers this captivating topic discussion so that you can all bring our minds together and get to know why. We don't want marriages to break down. We don't want people to fail in their marriages. We rather wish that all marriages are going on well, enjoying, the children are happy, the mother is happy, the father is happy, the entire family are happy. But most of the time, it is not like that. We don't see it that way. So today we took it upon ourselves that we are going to talk about why most marriages are failing. So, Mr. Chairman, at this point, I will hand over to you as we welcome our loved ones that are joining us right now. We're going to hand over to you, and then after we're going to introduce ourselves. What do you have to say about just a little, like 1 minute, something about the topic we have on board today?
Well, good afternoon to the viewers, and thank you for the opportunity. It's always a privilege talking to friends. Today's topic is interesting. Yeah, it is. It's interesting, but also very important to talk about. Marriages breaking down. We're going to talk about stuff. We're going to give some suggestions that, to my opinion, if you take it home to your loved ones or spouse, trust me, in the next coming weeks, you can see some changes. Like you said, we don't want marriage to break down, but how do we do so that marriages don't break down? So it's going to be interesting. We're going to share some ideas. Some of them can be very controversial. Some of them will be interesting. Some of them will be very emotional. But we're going to discuss it all. We're not going to put any break on that. So brace yourself for it, because we want to get it better in our marriages.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Shermaton. Yes, we want to get it better. That is what it is. We want to get it better. We are here as life transformers, and so we are here to transform your marriage today. So whatever that you're going through, just tune in, join us, and then by the time we end this program, it's going to be something that you will learn a lot from it, and it may help you to survive your marriage. And so whatever that you may be going through, there is still hope. There is still hope. So, Antia, for the Atabra, please, let's see, what do you want to talk, or what do you have to say about our topic today, the topic that we chose today, why marriages are failing?
Well, I'd like to say that marriage is a long journey, but I'm finding my observation is that everybody wants to get into it, but sometimes we don't prepare ourselves, or we don't know what it entails, and we don't want to do the work. We just see the rosy picture of the wedding. You see the wedding and all the beautiful clothes.
Mm-hmm.
We prepare for the wedding, but we don't prepare for the marriage. And so then if we are not careful, then disaster happens. Yes.
Wow. This is amazing. We prepare for the wedding.
Yes.
This is very deep. We prepare for the wedding, all the money, all the expenses, the maid of honor, bridesmaids, days, flower girls, party, off party, before party, whatever, all of those things, invitations and everything. But we don't prepare when we are in the marriage. We don't prepare when we are in it. We don't think what is going to happen. What if we don't prepare of those things? And so for at this moment, Auntie Ya, I'm going to hand over to you for about 5 minutes. Introduce yourself, Mr. Chamati, introduce yourself. Auntie Ya, introduce yourself. I will be right back. And so Auntie Ya first, and then Mr. Chamati, introduce yourself, please.
Okay, so my name is YAA'S Atobra. I go by different names. I'm Auntie Ya, or I'm your very own ornithologist and own it. And then your favorite auntie. I'm an Amazon international bestselling author, and I've written 4 books. So I do Facebook Lives from my page, Auntie Ya's Book Corner, and during the week there's different types of videos that come on my platform. I believe in empowering women. I do life coaching, and also we do book coaching and publishing services. Everybody has a story. So if you have a story you want to write, you can contact us and we'll be able to help you. I hand over to you, Mr. Chamatin.
Thank you. Thank you. Kofi Chamatin, my name. I teach financial education about money and also personal development and leadership. I teach about mindset, how does the mind works, because our mind is our life. And then also talk about attitude. It's everything. Winning attitude, positive attitude. Many people losing job, losing what we're going to talk about it today, marriages, because of one thing, attitude in their marriages. So that's all the area that I teach. So if anyone need help in these areas, I can help the person. But today is going to be marriages, why it fails. But to me, some marriages even fail before it started. But we're going to get into that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chamatin and Auntie Ya. It is so amazing for all of us to be here. And our viewers, we got to know who we are. Every day that we meet or every week that we meet, we will introduce ourselves because we have new people that are joining the video all the time. So we got to know what Auntie Ya does and what Mr. Chamatin does. And I'm going to also let you know what I do for a living, my profession and my job. My name is Pastor Patience O. Edwards. As you all know, a lot of people call me Pastor P. And so I prefer if you call me that, or if you call me Pastor Patience, whatever you prefer, I like it. Yeah. What I do, I am a holistic coach, a cellular coach. I am a cellular coach. So if you don't know what a cellular coach is, contact me. I will let you know. It's very interesting to be a cellular coach. It's a new dimension of herb. So I am a cellular herb coach. If you know what a holistic coach is, just like that, but we are deeper than holistic coaches. And I am also a mentor, a marriage counselor. I am also youth and women empowerment coach. I am also kingdom strategic coach. So if you have any gift, any talent, and you are a Christian and you don't know how to use your gift, your talent, come to me. I will help you out to identify your gift, your talent, and also use it, monetize your gift and your talent also. And also, I'm a transformational life coach also. And so if you want to transform your life if you are stuck somewhere, you don't know what to do, where to turn to, you going through a lot of issues in your life, just let me know, contact me. You can find me on Facebook. My page is there. It's Pastor Patience O. Edwards. Oh no, Pastor is not there. Patience O. Edwards. Yes. And then my page, my coaching page is Blue Bridges Coaching. Blue Bridges Coaching. So that's where if you want to book any coaching or book your slot, just go there and do that. Stay blessed. And see ya. So now we're going to go on with our program today, as you all got to know who we are. And today, the ball is going to be rolling now. Why many marriages are failing. So, Antia, I will go to you first. What do you think that marriages are failing? What do you think? What is happening? What is the cause?
I think that what is happening is that there's a lack of understanding of what marriage is, because it's about two people coming together and committing to each other. But we forget that it's two individual peoples with their own ideas of life, their attitudes, their feelings, emotions, and all that. It's two different people coming together. So it involves adjustment and compromises. And it would appear that sometimes those compromises are not happening because innately we're all selfish people. So how much am I giving it all? Are you giving it all type thing? And so some give it all and they lose themselves. So all kinds of things are happening and people are not willing to communicate. Then the problems start. Yeah. That's
wow.
No.
And so what Antia is saying, if anyone, sorry, Antia, if anyone has anything to say about this, you can bring your comment down. We will read it. If you want to contribute, you can put it down there. Antia said a lot of people don't want, they don't communicate in their marriage. And so whereby the communication is not there, the marriage will fail. Eventually, it will fail. Marriages are what? You need to communicate to one another so that it will stand firm. That is so amazing. And also preparation that she said in the beginning, we came on again, preparation. We need to prepare for the unknown. Be ready for any unknown circumstances that will happen in your marriages. A lot of people, do you think that, Antia, there's also some people they prepared, but still the marriage will fail? Do you think what happens? What is?
It can happen. Well, when I speak with particular reference from where we come from, right? You can prepare, but the other person is not prepared. Or, so there's miscommunication. There's all kinds of people, we talk about unconditional love, but I've come to realize that there's nothing like unconditional love if we're going to be very practical about it, because I give, you give. But if I'm giving and you are not giving, the other person will get tired, get fed up. And even sometimes when you look at the cultural dynamics, we come from an environment where men are, it's almost like 10 gods, and women are taught that your only glory is to get married. So you go and make all these sacrifices. At the end of the day, you find you are dying slowly. Are you going to die, or are you going to get out and, have your sanity? So, yeah, those are some of the things.
That is amazing. Thank you, Auntie. Mr. Chematin, you can bring something up. What do you think that some people, they prepared, but yes, though, the marriage will fail?
Well, thank you for the talk. I see some marriages even fail before they start. And,
and they don't know it.
Yeah, they don't know it, and it's true.
That is so true.
Yeah, that is true. One thing, preparing before going to marriage is going to be difficult, because I see marriage as a life. You can't prepare for life because you don't know what is going to happen. But the same thing, you can't prepare for the marriage. You can at least prepare for something, but you can't still be failed. One thing that I've seen, many people go into marriages for the love. I will put the love aside, because there's, like Auntie said, there's nothing like unconditional love. Everything happens for a reason. So when it comes to love and like, I would take life over love, because when you go to these marriages, first you have to know this person for me. I mean, I'm talking about chemistry here, compatibility. If you can see this person, I mean, you can't be 100% liking the same thing, but at least 60, 70%. Because if you like someone, you can easily forgive the person, or you can easily deal or work with the person. Another thing, people get into these marriages with a preconceived idea how they see their parents married, or how they see their aunt or their uncle. That's a different thing. You have to know the person that you go into marriage with. How does this person behave? You have to, when it comes to our culture, and sometimes I've heard about this about women, for some reason, we don't want to date to know this person. Sometimes we rush into it without knowing this person, thinking that, well, I can change or it can be better. That is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Some people say, I'm going.
Pause here.
Okay.
Who does not date before getting into relationship? Can you explain there for me, for us?
I've seen many things in our community, because they want it. I mean, they want it to happen. And pardon me, ladies. Some people have told me that at my age, meaning the women, I don't want to date. I mean, if you're ready.
Wow.
So how long? Some people say 3 months, 6 months, you know the person. They come with all these excuses. I mean, it doesn't take long to know the person. Okay. So I see that people don't want to date. But then again, they go in with the way they want the marriage to be, without thinking about the other spouse or the other person. How would this person want this?
I want us to just rest a little bit of the dating. Yeah. I'm interested in that dating. Yes. So Auntie, I come in, please.
Mr. Chamatin, what are you saying? You said these women, they don't want to date for 3-6 months. Is it desperation? Like, what is it?
I cannot tell. You have to ask some of them.
Okay. Because I'm saying that, like you said, it's the women. I'm saying that, and in the same vein, I'm thinking of what I said earlier, that women are groomed to think that marriage is your only achievement or glory in life. And so if you have to rush into it, and we've rushed into it and made mistakes, you think you'll take your time. So the scenario you're describing, it seems to me almost like, desperation that, I also have to do it so that people will know I've done it. So it doesn't matter. Let me do it fast. Let's go type thing.
Well, what I would say is, I can't speak for the women on this platform listening to this, but what I've heard, sometimes it's peer pressure, family pressure,
yes,
church. We have to be honest brutally honest with ourselves. Yes. I can't speak for them, but sometimes it's family pressure. When you've grown, you have to get married. Sometimes it's church. All these things plays part of this thing we're talking here. Sometimes it's their own pressure. I'm aging, and the women have a biological issue in terms of having family and all that. So it makes them want to get into it, but they can know better. But then again, some people don't care the consequence of their choice, like rushing into it. All what they want is they want it, thinking that, hey, it's going to get better. So they rush into it. So and when it comes to the dating part, I'm not saying only the women, but more so about women. And some of them also think that, hey, I don't know how they come with that. At my age, meaning I don't know what age, but maybe if they are let up in their mid-age or so, at my age, I don't need to date and all that. But they don't think about, at my age, I don't want to marry for marriage's sake and then go and suffer in the marriage, or maybe the marriage breaks down, or not getting the joy and the life that a marriage should bring. So that's another thing. The other thing that I'll talk about it is.
Dr. Martin, we are not done. So hold on. Yeah, you know that we're going round, so you can
Oh,
bring
okay.
on your thing on. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
all right. He has so much to bring on. My goodness.
Hey, we got to
Wow.
brutally honest ourselves, man.
Yes. And so I'm more interested why most marriages are failing. Mostly, as Mr. Shematen said, they are not ready. They are not prepared. They don't, it's kind of like they rush into it. Until you said something. You said something. I forgot about what you said.
Hmm.
When Mr. Shematen said about they're not ready.
Oh, okay. I said, is it desperation, like they're in a hurry
Desperation,
to?
yeah. They are so desperate. People are so desperate to get into relationship. And what I will say is that if Mr. Chematin says that just the women, I will disagree, highly disagree, because it's not just the women, both male and female, the same problem. Some men want clutter, some men want to get children, some men want to be with that person, want to sleep with that person. And so they rush into it, they get them pregnant, and then they are forced to marry the person. So it's not just the women that rush into marriage, while they are desperate. Most men are also desperate. They want to get what they want to get because they think that now I see more men are desperate than the women. I will also agree with that because I see most men are becoming very lazy. Auntie, will you agree with me since we are the,
Yeah, I was going to say that they just want cook, cleaners, and maids. They are not
Yes.
looking for a companion.
Yes. They are very lazy nowadays. Most men are very lazy. Why? Because they want to get into somebody that will cook for me, somebody that will be there when I come back from work. The person also makes a lot of money. And so now it's not like the old days that our parents, though, the men will be the breadwinner in the home. Now it's not like that. And so the men are looking at, oh, she's a nurse. I don't know why they want like, oh, she's a nurse. And nurses, I don't know how much they make. I know how much some of them make, but it's not that much. It's not that much. So it's been something like a stigma. If you are a nurse, every man is running after you. There are better jobs. There are whatever. But the nurses are working 18 hours a day. You want such so that the man can cheat. Nurses that are here, let me tell you the truth. If a man is running after you because that man wants your money and that man wants to cheat, because you'll be working 18 hours while he will be working 8 hours and sitting home with friends, drinking, chasing other women. So watch out, nurses, watch out. Because most men that I talk to, they were nurses. How much do they make that you want them? Because you want them to be working. Because there are extra hours there all the time they can pick up. And if they don't pick up, the men get angry. So, Mr. Shematen, for that one, we cross it out. It's not just the women.
Yeah.
No,
I wanted to add something into that. It seems like when in these situations, these marriages, right? It's not very transparent. People are coming in with a lot of hidden agendas based on what Pastor P just said. They know why they are coming in. A woman will be told by the family, so go and bring money. So they'll be hiding. Even there's this thing that sometimes even both spouses don't even know how much each makes. You don't know your spouse's income. They're hiding things. So how can that build a relationship when there's no trust? Yes.
That is so true. Yes. Hidden agenda.
Yes.
That is one of the main reasons why most marriages are failing.
Yes.
Hidden agenda. Most people are going into a relationship with preconceived agenda. Okay, this man has this job. This woman has this job. This man is from this family. This woman is so and so's daughter, son, whatever. That is what is happening now. Oh, he's already finished the PhD. He has her master's, his master's. That is what is going on right now. And what they can get from the relationship. Relationship is not about what you can get. We get into relationship with love and support of each other, mutual support and mutual respect and mutual love. But what we see nowadays is that most people, they don't get into or go into the relationship, as we said in the beginning, not ready. They are not ready. They don't know what they want. They are not prepared. And when the preparation is not about you doing the wedding and all those stuff, that's not what we're talking about. Preparation of dating and getting to know one another. Do you know your partner? Do you know why she or he likes, or do you know his secret behavior? You have to know everything. As Dr. Clifford Dalla said, you have to ask every question while you are dating. How many times do you brush your teeth? How many times do you take a shower? How many times do you do this? Is the person this, that, gets angry quickly? We don't check those things. The person will beat you up, yes, till you get yourself into that relation because of what you want. Some people are, they want to inquire. Some people want a woman who has this shape, a man who is like this and that and that. That is all that they are getting into that relationship with. But relationship, marriage is more than that. Marriage is far more than that. Have you ever thought of the unforeseen circumstances? One will get sick. A sickness will hurt. A deadly sickness like maybe cancer, something will hurt. Diabetes, something. It can kill. The person will not be able to work again. That woman can give birth and that woman will not be able to work again. It will be paralyzed. Something will happen. Maybe they gave the anesthesia to the woman and now her brain is not functioning right. Her leg, she can't move her leg anymore. She's, partially paralyzed. What are you going to do? Did you prepare for all these unforeseen circumstances? A man may lose his job. Are you ready to support as a woman? No, we are not ready. Most of them are not ready. They just want what they want, their preconceived ideas, agenda. That is why most marriages are failing. And I think it is all about the preparation. You need to get to know your partner and also plan for the unknown. What will happen if? What will happen? As you are dating, talk about all those things. What will happen if all that I have, if I lose everything, if he loses everything, if this happens, if you will not be able to have kids, what is going to happen? Am I going to leave that relationship? Am I going to leave my partner? Think about all these things. And as you think about all these things, let me tell you, your marriage will survive every storm that will hit it. And so I will leave to the panels. Antia, is there any? Okay.
Yes, I just wanted to refresh. So if you are joining us right now, this is the Life Transforming Center. Today, our topic is why many marriages are failing. So put your comments in the chat and we will, we'll have a discussion. So we can carry on now.
All right, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, couple of things. Well, I can take it back, or not desperate for only women. Guys are also desperate, but talking about the guys looking for women who make this amount of money, nurses and all these things. All these questions or all these things can be answered throughout the dating. But so some of the marriages that breaks is because people evolve during the marriages. If one grow and evolve and become better, and one stays the same, sometimes it can also bring problems. Because that's we are human beings, so we evolve. So if one grows and one stays the same, sometimes too, the condition that they get into this marriage for, if you get into that marriage of convenience, and it could be any reason best known to the one who gets into it, that when these things are not solved, it's an issue down the road. Also, are we transparent going into this marriage? Some of these questions can be very personal. Health status, your income, family. Yeah, but with our culture, sometimes it's kind of difficult to open up. But all these things can later on create a situation where the marriage can be on not a very solid grounds. So this topic is very Auntie, how can you go ahead?
I want to add one thing that to what Mr. Chamatin just said. We have to think too of there's a particular group of people, like if you are a Christian, a believer before marriage, you are taught not to have sex before marriage. So a lot of times they don't know the history, the sexual history, and you may go in and find out that the man is impotent and he didn't tell you. So there's all kinds of dynamics, and we also have to
Hidden agenda, right?
yes, Katasumo Mwaso culture. We are not open. We don't talk about things. Even for the women, they'll see some red flags. The man gets angry or he becomes possessive, and they, oh, he loves me, he loves me. There's all kinds of things we see, but just because of the desperation of that cultural thing, I call it the script. You have to honor the script. So you just go in with your blinders on, and then problems come. Yeah.
Auntie, yeah, that thing is so, the transparency is so rare. It is so rare because most people hidden, they have things that they are not true from the beginning. They will hide it. This person knows that this is how I like my things. Maybe I don't like a woman who, a woman who is big. But because they know you have money or something,
yes,
they will hide it. And then later, they say, oh, you are too big. You are that, you are that, you are that. If you know that I have body, and when I give birth, I'm going to gain weight, don't marry me. It's simple.
Yes.
Don't marry a woman that, you know the woman has body. So by all means, when that woman gives birth, what is going to happen? She's going to gain more. So if you know you don't like, body women, don't venture, don't go there. And then later, because of what they have, the education or money. And the thing that the impotent is happening so many times. Back home in Ghana, Mr. Martin, why?
No, so
before you continue, you were talking of big. I said some of these men who complain to, they also have pot bellies, but they are not looking at themselves. They are criticizing the woman. So you should both go to the gym.
Yes. And so what do we do when, we will come there, And so all these hidden agenda, like the man is important, and that is wickedness. In my church, if you are impotent and you hide it because the pastor is not going to check whatever, not going to check if it's working, and in godly way, this thing is, godly way, you're not supposed to have sex. But you have to tell the truth that, my thing is not working. If it's not working, why are you getting into that marriage? Because there's no woman on this earth that can live in a marriage from onset with lies. From onset with lies of can't have the thing all my life. You will get sick. That thing, if it's not good for your body, I'm a health coach. It's very good. Even yesterday, I said it in my video. If you want to have more serotonin, do more of that. If you don't do it, you're not going to get more of serotonin. And if you want to balance your hormones, get it. Get that thing. It will balance your hormones. If you want to be happy, get oxytocin. Yes, in your brain, in your body, do that thing, and that's what is going to provide for you. And so it's good. So you cannot marry a woman based on what lies of you not being able to function, do the thing that only a man can do for that woman. It's not possible. And so in my ministry, we will just like collapse that marriage because marriage cannot be based on lies from the onset. That means, how can that woman trust you? How can that woman trust you? And so, and also, let's come to the body thing. Some men are very wicked. They shame women when they give birth and they gain weight. Body shaming it brings depression, anxiety. It's bad. And so some men will go to the extent, say no, something like that. And since you gave that your belly is like something, then they will use something to describe you. It is so disgusting to do that. And some men, they are also not taking care of themselves. And the same way, most women don't body shame men like that. But if you know you don't like big woman, you don't like big man, There's herb out there. Go to the hospital, check your hormones. Maybe your hormones are triggered, it's imbalanced. So get a balance, go for checkup. What is wrong? Maybe you have thyroid disease. When a woman gets pregnant, we go through a lot of hormonal issues. Maybe your estrogen is so high because we produce a lot of estrogen when we get pregnant, and we cannot go back. And also gestational diabetes. All these contributes to that. And at the woman is giving you a baby, carrying the baby for 9 months, and you body shaming your wife. That is so uncalled for. So these are some of the things, the name calling in marriages, the body shaming in marriages that are making the other partner feeling less of a value in the relationship. And at the end, the relationship will fail.
Okay, Pastor Patient, can I come in here?
Yes.
Okay, now it seems more about kind of against men, but I would defend the men.
Certainly not. We're just stating the realities.
Yeah, the reality. So I'll come in here a little bit, defend the men. That the looks. I mean, these things are very critical things and very controversial things, and it's more about individual taste and preferences. Sometimes we overlook certain things like attraction, looks, going to these marriages. It's one of the areas people sometimes they overlook, but it comes again. If the person is not so much attractive to you as you want to be, my suggestion is you don't go in.
Yes.
Now, some of this physical looks like women putting on weight because of other issues, that can be fixed. I mean, if two of you can help each other and do all the things. Looks is very important. Some women, they have categories, say, well, they don't like short guys. They like tall. They like light skin. People have all this going into marriages. These things can come again and again. It's not something you can fix. It's some of these looks you cannot fix. So if you can be selfless, that's what I'm saying. Going to this marriage, it has to be chemistry. It has to be give and take. What you're looking for. You have to have what you know. Sometimes I ask women, what are you looking for in a woman, in a man? They say, in a man. Like me, if I'm to date you and I ask you, what are you looking for in a man? So nothing. If the man is good, you're out. I close you. It means you don't know what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I close you out. You have to be specifically know exactly the kind of woman or man that you want, including attitude, mindset, everything. So this takes time, and you have to ask questions. And in our society, people don't want to ask questions, or they find a way asking questions. They can, you ask 2 questions. Oh, what has this got to do with marriage or dating and all that? So these are true. I tell people that in everybody's life, 2 things that if you start life or if you're in life is very important. The woman you marry, the guy you marry, it has so much significant this thing in your life. It can do, and then the job that you do. So those things are very important. We have to be very transparent. Say it as you want it, as you want it. If you see the red flags and everything, just don't do it. Some people will see this red flag and then they ignore it and they say they're going to play about it. Fine, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
Some people too also say that.
Go there. Let's go there because that is very, very important. Most people are Christians. Majority of the world, the people are Christians, right?
Okay, good. So why are you going to?
And so, Mr. Chamatin, go on.
Okay, if I want to go there, I would say that. Why do you want to take something that you don't want and say I'm going to play about it? Why don't you play for something that you want?
That is where the problem is. Like,
because
that one is deeper things. It's more deeper than what we think. Because sometimes God can also give you a husband or a wife, and nothing is perfect. We should all know that no married, no person is a perfect being, like everything that you want. Something may come in, and so nothing is perfect. So when where I want to dwell, I want us to dwell is that some people, they see all the red flags like beating you up. That is ungodly. Higher anger spirit, and you sit there, you get married to this person is a cheater. Let's talk about that. This person is a cheater from day one. You've been dating this guy. He has 3 girlfriends. You are the number 4. You did all kinds of things, gave him all your money, and then this man got married to you. That doesn't mean that he's going to leave those 4 women, 3 other women there. He's still going to cheat. And then after you get into the marriage, after the wedding, you thinking that, oh, he's supposed to stop. But now we are married. No. It's not going to stop. You saw it and you signed for it. You put your signature on it, and you agree that, okay, before you get married, I get married to you. I agree to everything that you have, that I know. The unknown one, that one does not count. But the known ones, you knew it. You knew this man is a liar, always lying, always touching you, always beating you, always insulting you. Yes, so you went into it. And so praying about it does not count. That is not something you pray about it. You pray about, no one is perfect. But when you get into the dating period, you know what you have to do. If you know you love each other and you know you have issues, you go for counseling. You go for marriage counseling. The pastors can counsel you, but we, the professional counselors, is different altogether. Sometimes I've counseled a lot of young girls that they got married within the month and they are fighting a lot. Those are my clients. They come to me a lot because I have a lot of young college after, girls in around me. And they come to me and that I will ask them, did your pastor tell you this? Did your pastor say this? They say no. And then what counsel did they give to you? Now, it doesn't really make like the biblical counseling. No. Marriage is not just little, the biblical stuff alone. There's more life lessons. And those pastors don't go into those areas. Please, if you want to have a very beautiful marriage, please seek a professional counselor before you get into that marriage. There are so many unknown circumstances. So you need to be prepared. And if you know your partner has any behavior that you can't tolerate, seek help first. Go to a marriage counselor. Premarital counseling is very, very crucial. That is what will sustain your marriage. And also, while you are in the marriage, don't stop counseling. Don't stop coaching. Don't stop counseling. While you are in the marriage, seek marriage counseling, because unknown things like what we have said already will come on and you may not be able to handle. All of a sudden, your husband thing is working. All of a sudden, something happens, diabetes, whatever, maybe a truck driver, the heat, and it's not working anymore. Or your husband is 2 minutes, man. Don't go and cheat. Don't go and say other things. And then my husband is 2 minutes, auntie, at 2 minutes, and then you get angry. You're telling all your friends, and then your husband got to know his secret thing that you are telling the family members. You're telling everybody. That is very shameful. And so, if your husband is 2 minutes, as a cellular coach, there's a way out. There's a way that your husband can last for 30 minutes. Even if you want 1 hour, you can handle. You can go 1 hour, Mr. Shemate.
Mr. Shemate, why are you hiding?
No. What I was thinking is, is marriage not for better for worse? So if it's 2 minutes.
No, Mr. Shemate, let's face the fact. 2 minutes is not good. There's help out there.
Satisfactory.
I think this one is individual thing. Whatever. Okay, this is individual. Some people might like 20, some people might like 30, but the woman can speak better for this thing, though. I want to go in.
But 2 minutes, Mr. Shemate, that somebody can be 2 minutes, but 2 minutes perfect 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes. The foreplay maybe longer, and then 2 minutes, the woman has already come, the woman is fine. If the woman has already come, and then you last for just 2 minutes, that the woman is okay. But there are some men, they don't know how to, help the woman to come first before they do their 2 minutes. And if you know you are 2 minutes, that can also do what? That can also break your marriage. And so there's help out there. There's help out there. Nowadays, you don't have to last 2 minutes. Even if you are 70, 80, you can last more than that. And so get some cellular help, and then it will help you. It's their body. As we are growing, things are declining. These are declining. Sometimes the sicknesses, the toxins in the body, there's so many things. So if you know your marriage is facing some catastrophic issues, just contact the right people to help you. Seek a marriage counselor. If you come to us, we have all these things, that can help you, because we are connected with so many, not medical doctors, but other things that can help you out. We are holistic also health coach. And so there are help out there. Sometimes it's your mindset. Men, when they are stressed, when they are going through financial troubles, they can't last. When you are fighting them all the time, they can't last. When there's no good food in the home, they can't last. When they are not getting, emotionally being satisfied, they can't last. There's so many things. So as well as women too. Sometimes we say men, they emotionally this and that. Women too, we need to come. We need to reach the orgasm. We need to get to the heaven. If we don't get to the heaven, the marriage may fail.
Okay, Pastor P, isn't that better for the ladies to try? Because sin is believing before they get themselves into all this 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Try to do what?
2 minutes.
Try the 2 minutes try or 2 minutes try. I mean,
no, Mr. Shamaka, I'm saying that is like, you don't have to try. We are not going to teach that here because you don't have to try. There are some people they can last in the beginning. They can last for 2 hours. 2 hours. Very strong. But as we age, as we age, can last for 2 hours. Some women are very strong too. Yes, get the petite woman. They are very strong. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm learning something. I'm listening to something here now.
And so, in the beginning, they may last for 1 hour, 2 hours. They know how to do it to last for 2 hours. It's not straight 2 hours. Yeah. But as we progress in age, the life declines. Everything declines. But what I'm saying is that there is help out there, which is not medication. Don't go and buy Viagra, whatever, and those things. Don't go and do that. Don't go and do those other things that will later give you some diseases. There is a cellular herb out there that will help you to last a little longer, maybe 15, 20, 25 minutes or more than that. And so don't sit there and say, and kill your wife emotionally and sexually killing your wife, because if you don't get that thing satisfaction, spiritually, you can't even function very well. Auntie Ameboa. Spiritually, you can't function well. Emotionally, workplace, you go to work and you are so angry, your boss asks you, I can do this. And your boss, most of you, your boss that are angry at you all the time because they did not get the satisfaction. So they will bring their anger on you. And so this is just by the way. Our time is running. Let's go and talk about the family. It's also one of the issues, the family. Why many marriages are failing, the family members, they come in, they bring their mouth, all kinds of things, and you running to them saying, okay, my husband did this, my wife did this, your sister will come and bring all the insult on all those kinds of things, also are causing most marriages to fail. And the most thing are also the finances, the secret in the money, the secret. Yeah. The wife doesn't want the husband to know what she makes. The husband doesn't want the wife to know what he makes. Making progress at home, properties are back home in their countries, and they are not discussing it with their wives. They are not being open. Not being open in relationship, in marriages, it breaks down the marriage, the trust issues. So many people, they have created a lot of trust issues. They will say this and they are doing something different. And so be open. Anytime we are not open in our relationship, in our marriages, the trust breaks. The trust breaks. So, and then the family also is another issue, finances, the trust, and other things. Be open at all times. And also, one thing I will bring and I will hand over to Auntie Mr. Shermaton is that people hide things. If you don't like something, tell the person I don't like it. The way you are doing it, maybe the way most of the time we are shy of talking about sex. We are shy about talking about that. Don't be shy talking about your sex life, how you like it. Somebody likes doggy, somebody likes how do they call it? Whatever. Somebody likes the other ones. Somebody likes 69. Somebody likes Romeo and Juliet. Somebody likes Adam and Eve.
Romeo and Juliet are them.
Hey, all of them are in there. And so, whichever that you like, if you like whatever, and then the butterfly, airplane, cargo, whatever you like, tell your husband, if you do it this way, I like it. If you do it that way, I like it. Don't go and be miserable. If you are miserable and you are not satisfied, and as soon as he finishes, you are crying. The same goes with the man. You see, if you
what you are saying, you see, the way we were brought up, some of these men, when you go and do these things, they'll say, hey, where did you go and learn this? You are this, you are that. You know, so that all of us were shrouded in hypocrisy. You know, we can't be true to each other.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. So if you are listening, listen, let your feelings be known, how you like it. That is why most marriages are failing. They don't like it, and so they are angry all the time. They are angry all the time because after you finish, the woman is angry in the morning. Because the woman, maybe I say, you know, no movement, no action, nothing. Stop complaining. Seek help. There's help out there. Seek help. There's help out there. So if you know you are going through all these challenges and whatever, all of us that we are here, we are coaches. I am a health coach, Mr. Tema. I'm a marriage counselor. Antia is a life transformational coach. Mr. Shermaton also does finances. So if you are going through financial issues, how to money issues, whatever, get to one of us and we will help you out. We can all come in also and coach you or counsel you or mentor you. And so if you need help, you can contact one of us. Okay, I will hand over to whoever want to talk now.
Okay, one thing about some of these, like you talk about money, and it's true, statistics shows that about 60-70% of marriages, it doesn't matter the race, it doesn't matter where you guys are, it's due to money problems. Money problems. And sometimes we are not transparent about our finances with our spouses. Some people even don't know how much their spouses earn, and they live together. They don't know what they're doing with the money. These things have been very open to discuss with that. So money is an issue. The sex part, you dwell more on that aspect, which is also maybe our culture, our tradition, whatever, we are not very open to that, which is also very important because men, when it comes to relationship with women, men are very visual, which means women's body is very attractive if you have attractive body. If you don't, you can fix it. That attractive to men. Looks, beauty, some people say, oh, beauty is nothing, it's important. But when I say beauty, like the old saying, is in the eye of the beholder. So those things are also very important. When you mix those two, the looks, the sex part, and the money is going to be always going to be trouble. And then the attitude. Sometimes the attitude, it can be the attitude of the man or the attitude of the woman. Also make these things, the marriage not work. So fix that. Fix your attitude. there's something that I suggest. I'm not a marriage counselor like Pastor P, but what I suggest to people when they complain about marriages and all that, I say, look for all the good things from your spouse, and then do it. If you do it, your marriage is going to be solid. But if you're going to see complain, you don't have to complain. You don't have to blame him. You don't have to bitch about that. You have to talk about it instead of maybe just complain. Some people always just see the negative of their spouse. They always complain. And for the men, if you like certain looks for other women that attract you, get your wife or your girlfriend, whatever, into that. You can help them to fix that. Now, putting weight on all this is not an issue. You can fix it with all this out there. So that's what I'm going to say. Those parts we don't talk about is very important. The sex part, the stars is up to the individual. That's why communication before and during the marriage is important. Sometimes we don't talk about it, but it's very important. You get to know the person through the dating, the style, the looks, whatever. And the man, like you're talking about, I'm going to cut it short and ask to start now to continue. Temperament. When you dating, test the person. Intentionally test the person and see his temperament. See how this person treats others. If you are a woman with a guy on a date on a restaurant, see how you talk to the waiters and waitress. See how he talk to people. See how he talked about the family, the mother, the sister. All this you can give you clues. Do something a little bit to upset him and see when he get off what he do. So you have to do something intentionally to test this particular person. Bring a story of other people as a scenario and discuss that with the individual. If not, you're going to go into abusive marriage. And when it's that the first one, he forgive you or she forgive you and apologize. If it happens for the second time, it means this person is like that. You have to make a very serious decision and seek help.
That's so true.
Yes.
Okay, Anthea, you're final.
Yeah, that was the last comment that I was going to say, that respect is key in these relationships, because sometimes, some of these partners have controlling behaviors. They are playing mind games. They exclude you from important decisions, or they control access to money. And then also they threaten you or they blame you. So if you are seeing this before the marriage stage, that should tell you that this is not for me, get out. But we've been so programmed to overlook things. We don't even question ourselves. A lot of what we're saying here, the underlying factors is you, the individual. You need to know yourself, work on yourself, because you have to be confident and not. We make this statement that, oh, my better half. It takes this situation of two wholes coming to make one. It's not half and half. So work on yourself so that you attract the good partners. You can't just sit there and think, oh, my bomb pie, our is coming, and you don't do any homework and anything goes. You need to determine what you want. So I'll leave it right there.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chematen. Thank you so much, Andrea. Our time is almost up. And the last thing I want to bring in is a lot of people, they bring their past into their marriages, their new marriages. Their past from their childhood, their past from the mothers that were not there, fathers that were not there, the anger, the hatred, whatever they had from the beginning, from their childhood that were not good, that anger is still in them, and they bring it into the man or the woman they married to. And that is one of the issues that I've dealt with when I'm counseling people. So I wanted to bring this last. A lot of people have that hatred, anger, something that someone did to them. And because you are the common denominator in there, you are the one that is closer to that person will put all the anger on you. Seems like you are the one who did it to him or her. And that is one of the issues. Most marriages, it has broken it. They will marry till maybe 50 years and they will still break up. Why? Because the woman endured, the man endured. He or she is not the one who caused you that issue, But instead of you dealing with your past issues, you carried it on into an innocent person, into your beautiful marital home. Let your home be a safe haven. If you plan to get married, or you are already in a relationship or a marital relationship, please address any issues that will destroy your marriage. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage was made in heaven. God loves marriages. And also, the last thing I want to say, be prayerful. If you are a Christian, if you are a Hindu, if you are a Muslim, or whatever you believe in, pray. Every prayer is a prayer. Pray, pray, pray. Pray that your marriage will survive all the storms. Remember, the enemy is also very tricky and working so hard to destroy marriages as he destroyed it in Eden. And so, for all that we have said, the most important thing is prayer. Prayer is the key for successful marriage. God will give you ideas. God will give you the wisdom, the insights that you will build in your marriage to survive your beautiful marriage. God bless everyone. And I think we have ended. Antia, Mr. Chairman, do you have anything more to say?
No, I think I've given my final comments.
Okay. So we thank our viewers today. Thank you so much, those that came to listen to us, to watch us. Please share the video for us. Next week, when we meet, we will bring you another captivating topic to discuss, and watch out for next week. It's going to be very amazing. God bless everyone, and may you all have a beautiful week.
See
God
you.
bless you all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Pastor P. Thank you, Sister.
Bye.
Yeah, such a
Thank
wonderful
you.
meeting.
Thank you.